Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Ruby. Or in this video, I am going to address a very important question to you. And we all have this question that why do we procrastinate over learning in English? Some of you must be learning English for many years, right? Or for some days. And what are the reason why do you procrastinate over? Means most of the time you just feel speaking in English or you just stop learning English. That what are the reason? So I'm going to address this and I would be giving you some solution as well by which you can follow and then you will be able to speak out. So first thing I would say that why do you procrastinate. That is only one thing, that you don't give much importance to this particular one language, because you think that I have to do lots of other thing as well. Then what is the need to give importance? But you want to learn this single language, but you don't want to devote your time, right? So first thing is that you say and you don't give much importance. If you give much importance, then in that situation what would happen does not matter that which circumstances are you facing, you will be able to focus on your goal. So it is the major reason. So first find out that why do you want to learn English and then work upon it. Otherwise all the time it could be a kind of excuses that English is not much importance to you. Okay, that would be the first. Let's move on to the second one. So I would say most of the time we all say that we don't have much time. It is a kind of excuses, right? And we say, and because of which we will not be able to speak English ever. Most of the people say that I have to do that, I have to do this, right? And like this always say we don't have much time, whether you are office going people or whether you are college, right? So most of the people say like this. So just first of all just finish this excuses that I don't have much time. Okay, please don't do that. Yes, and then you will be able to speak out. It was the second reason. Let's move on to the third reason, that I would say that sometime you speak, sometime you must be learning English, right? But middle of the learning you will feel that you are not sure whether you will be able to speak English fluently ever or not, right? So it's a kind of, you can say, confusion that you could feel, or you must be feeling sometime that I am not sure whether I will be able to speak ever or not. So it is a kind of demotivation for us and it happens multiple time. It's a natural. So I would say don't focus. So this was the third reason why people most of the time feel like this, right? And they procrastinate because they think that I'm not never going to be fluent in English or confidence in English. So then what is the point to devote a time, right? That's how people think, and that's how people will not be able to focus at all. It was the third. Let's move on to the fourth one, and which is very very important, I would say, and this is the major one, and it includes all of the tips, which that is called demotivated. Most of the time people would feel demotivated, and because of which people will not be able to speak out. Demotivated, that means first of all you can think that I'm not sure, right? I am not confident, my grammar is not good, right? And when you compare yourself with other one, so that's mean that you do not feel comfortable or you feel demotivated, right? So it would be the reason why you feel demotivated. It would be the fourth reason, I would say, that most of the people feel demotivated and then they will not be able to speak out, right? Let's move on to the last one, which is that is, I would say, that often people would say, first of all I need to complete a grammar and then I will be. Last tip I would say, first of all, people would think that first I need to complete a grammar and after that I will be able to speak English, right? So most of the people would think that there are two scenarios. First, start speaking with learning grammar, because I know grammar is very important, but along with learning grammar you have to speak from the beginning, right? In that situation what would happen, at least you will be able to feel comfortable that yeah, along with grammar, at least first of all you have learned tenses, right? And along with learning tenses you have started speaking as well. At least you are practicing, you are trying to translate those things whatever you are doing in your daily basis, right? This is the first one. And the second one, people would think that first I need to grammar. So in that situation, what happens, their grammar is good, they are able to understand each and everything, but they are unable to speak English. Why it happens? Because first of all, this is the language, your muscle is not habitual of it, right? Your mouth muscle, and it should be habitual of it, so that you will be able to speak in English, right? So firstly, most of the people would say like this, that first I need to complete a grammar, then I will be able to learn. That's not a good step, I would say. And that's why people procrastinate over learning, because people would think, after 3 months I would start, because after 3 months or 4 months my grammar would be completed, whatever rule regulation I would learn, and then I can apply easily. That's not going to happen, because what happens, that writing or reading, it's something different from speaking, right? And in a speaking, somewhere you can make grammatically errors, there is no problem at all. But in terms of writing, you need to have proper writing habit or proper writing schedule, you can say, in a accurate way, right? But with the speaking in English, I can't say that there is need to have a accurate English, because most of the people would make a little bit grammatically mistake. But in terms of writing, that's not happen. So I mean to say that I want to differentiate between writing or speaking in English, or just understanding, right? So firstly, just don't think that I have to complete a grammar. Along with learning a grammar, just start speaking in English. Okay, so this was the last tip, and this is not a tips, right? But I just wanted to tell you reasons that why do people procrastinate over learning English. I hope you like this video. If you did, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel for further updates. Thank you.